Within the Mi'kmaq culture, the fancy shawl dance represents renewal. It is the ongoing story of life evolving. In Aboriginal communities, women are the symbol of life's renewal. Through the birthing process, nurturing of children and families, and strong commitment to their people. Truly, they are the life givers within their communities. It was no surprise that in the 1970s, women gathered to speak about the betterment of their communities and the betterment of their lives. They knew that if they were strong, so too would be their communities. Like most strong organizations, the dialogue began around a kitchen table. In 1975, they formed the Native Women's Indian Association of PEI. They continued to gather around issues related to their status and the status of their children. In time, they joined Aboriginal women across Canada. This collective effort resulted in the return of status for Aboriginal women who married non-Aboriginal men. With this success, Aboriginal women in PEI knew they could make great things happen for themselves and their people. Thus, they continued on. In 1986, a new organization emerged entitled the Aboriginal Women's Association of PEI. Again, its vision was clear: to provide leadership and guidance to Aboriginal women while encouraging and assisting them to become active participants in their spiritual, social, economic, and political life. The underlying belief was the same as in the beginning. If Aboriginal women were strong, so too would be their communities. The association has evolved with a number of leaders and positive initiatives. At present, 3 or 4 generations of Aboriginal women contribute to the ongoing renewal of First Nation communities through the Aboriginal Women's Association of PEI. Today, the vision continues to promote holistic healing, health, and well-being of all Aboriginal women across PEI. Their activities and roles are many.
O Great Spirit, whose voice I hear in the winds, hear me, for I'm young, small, and weak. I need your strength and wisdom. I seek strength, O Great One, not to be superior to my brothers and sisters, but to conquer my greatest enemy, myself. I seek wisdom, the lessons you have hidden in every leaf and rock, so that I may learn to carry this message of life and hope to my people.
Within AWA PEI, Aboriginal women are teachers to one another, as in the past. Mother Earth and all her children, way ahead. Over the last number of years, there has been a spirit of cultural renewal. Aboriginal women have researched and written of their elders. Cultural ceremonies have been recorded and revived. Most importantly, elders have returned as transmitters of culture and have been a voice to younger generations. Be it within healing, cultural rituals, or wisdom, all generations are there for one another. The circle is again complete. Within AWA, Aboriginal women are also community leaders, as mothers, godmothers, grandmothers, and chiefs. In an ongoing way, the Aboriginal Women's Association stresses leadership development, teaches advocacy skills, and speaks of turning issues into positive action. The leadership skills of today are integrated into the Mi'kmaq traditional wisdom to really make a difference.
The Aboriginal Women's Association means a lot to me, a great deal, because it's a time when women can come together and have a sense of support in different issues. Also, we get to bring up different topics such as FAS and maybe with violence, family violence, things like that is very good for our people, because then our women can be better mothers, better grandmothers, better sisters. You know, we can have a better sense of family.
In 2003, AWA composed their own book, Aboriginal Women Leaders Among Us, highlighting the many accomplishments throughout the years. Fortunately for all of us, the accomplishments of Aboriginal women are now visible. We are able to see them, know them, and feel great sense of pride in all that Aboriginal women have achieved. Health has always been a priority for Aboriginal women of PEI.
Health is very important to our Aboriginal women. When we think of health, we have to look at the physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental aspects of health. So then when we think of that, we think it has to affect all aspects of our life. And in order for our communities to be strong, our women have to be healthy and strong. So therefore it is extremely, extremely important for us to look at health as a major issue.
Truly, Aboriginal women have been and continue to be life givers in the real sense of the word. AWA knows that women first need to be life givers to themselves in order to give to others. One of AWA's most important initiatives has been that of the Mi'kmaq Family Resource Center. Its purpose is to instill a sense of pride and strength within the Mi'kmaq families. In doing so, essential information regarding health and heritage is shared. Families gather together in community kitchens and parenting sessions, while pre- and postnatal mothers share with one another in the New Spirit Support Group. Within this atmosphere of pride, strength, and support, Aboriginal women and their families are truly life givers to one another. In considering Aboriginal women's overall health, it has become very important to look at wellness and healing in terms of abuse. Through AWA, retreats and talking circles, Aboriginal women have experienced ongoing personal healing, emerging as healers to one another. As well, their efforts have created positive ripples in their communities and have resulted in crime prevention efforts that have really made a difference. In fact, in November 2005, AWA PEI was given a National Crime Prevention Award for their achievements. Fetal alcohol spectrum disorder has also become a priority for AWA. In 2002, within an island-wide assembly involving 3 and 4 generations of Aboriginal women, a commitment was made regarding the issue of fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. AWA PEI dedicated themselves to FASD prevention and FASD care for children and families already living with this condition. Today, the message continues to spread that alcohol and pregnancy do not mix. As well, circles of hope are available in island communities to assist families and individuals with FASD. Presently, this commitment is strong and continues to grow. As life givers and teachers, AWA has always demonstrated a real concern for youth. Aboriginal youth will lead the communities of tomorrow. Thus, they must be cared for today. Through weekly groups across the island, youth have been guided to recognize their gifts. Youth have been involved in cultural renewal through the teachings of the Mi'kmaq rituals and practices. They have learned traditional medicines and their place within the modern world. Finally, Aboriginal youth have emerged as leaders through experiences related to advocacy and policy development. It is the ultimate hope of the Aboriginal Women's Association that youth leadership will continue to grow within AWA and their communities. In Aboriginal communities, women are the life givers of the community. Through the birthing process, nurturing of children and families, and unwavering commitment to their people. To give this strength, Aboriginal women must be constantly renewed. As in the shawl dance, the Aboriginal Women's Association of PEI symbolizes renewal. It is the ongoing story of hope and rebirth for Aboriginal women, and thus their families and communities. This is the time to honor the Aboriginal Women's Association of PEI. May they continue to be the source of life and renewal for all.